Hey everyone, good morning. Welcome to Positive Vibes. This is the new room here that you're watching. You're listening to Positive Vibes as a room. We are going to have a fabulous day on Positive Vibes on today. Hope you guys are feeling great. Let me get my stuff all squared away on today. I have Grace Thames is ready to come on. She is one of the Untitled team members as well as a Krav Maga defense expert. She's going to be talking about Vasayo, and also I have coming on too Dr. Holyfield, that's going to be talking about the Untitled team. He's going to be talking about race. He's going to be talking about all the things that she does, all the things we do as Untitled, and we're going to be talking about the September 18th event. I pray that you guys are feeling great. I pray that you guys are having a fabulous day. This is a great day to be happy. It's Happy Friday to everyone. And you know what? We are going to engage and have a great time on this morning. I was able to get my birthday shout outs out on the Facebook page this morning. So if you guys are just tuning in, I'm going to be bringing up Grace in just a couple of moments. In a minute, and we're going to be talking about all the great things that she is doing. So, ladies and gentlemen, I want you to grab your notebooks, grab your pens, grab your pads. If you are looking to get into a healthy body, a healthy life, and health and wellness, this is the time. We know summer is getting ready to be over. We're getting ready to go into winter, where it's a great time to start your health experience, your great health experience, should I say. Grace is going to be coming up next. Agent Athena, as we know her and as you will come to know her, she's going to be coming up very, very soon. We have just a little bit of short time. I'm going to play a short video and she's going to lead you into more that we're going to talk about. So just listen to the video. And the video starts out a little funny, so let me mute that, and then we are going to move forward. Hold on one second. Let me get this all squared away for you. It's toggling. Don't know what's going on, but it's toggling. It's happening. Hold on. Let me get Grace on here for you. Give me 1 second.
You hear that sound?
Okay, there it is. Okay. All right. Let me get Grace on here. 1 second.
If you're like most people who take nutritional supplements, that's the sound of your money being flushed down.
Hey, Grace, how are you?
Welcome
to Positive Vibes.
You haven't heard? Recent studies discovered that
get the video working, but we're going to introduce you. Hey, Grace, how are you? And then Dr. Holyfield's going to come in and he's going to talk to us. He's going to talk about you, talk about all the great things that you do. You look absolutely beautiful, my sister, in Anna Bagisha.
Thank you. So, you
too. Thank you. Let's talk about Vasayo. And I was just trying to get the video started regarding the liposomes that a lot of people don't know about. Let's talk about what these things are and how Vasayo is a great way to get your health started off, because we know that, summer is almost gone. We're getting hit into those winter months where people have done all the exercise and things that they needed to do during the summertime, and people choose to slack when it comes to the cold days. So let's talk about Vasayo and let's talk about you, Krav Maga, and how health and wellness is so important.
Thank you. Thank you so much for having me on the show today. It's such an honor to be with you. And it's my radio debut. So I appreciate you hosting me. So I was introduced to Vasayo last winter, November. And quite frankly, I wasn't really interested in another health and wellness company, another line of supplements, another network marketing company, because I've done some others, here and there. Mm-hmm. But the difference between this the nutritional supplement line and then the business side are just night and day from anything else I've been involved in. So when you talk about the nutrition, the technology that makes Vasayo so successful is the liposomal technology, and it is pharmaceutical grade. It is backed by, hundreds of years of use, or I don't know about hundreds, but within the last century. And it's how your chemotherapy is delivered. So there's a liposomal bubble. You can kind of think of it as a fat bubble per se. And that's how your nutrients get through to your bloodstream and your organs, and they're absorbed. So the difference is the absorbability. So when you're talking, for example, that video that you couldn't get to work, it's kind of funny because it starts with a toilet flushing, and you're thinking, what is going on? Until you realize he's talking about, do you hear that? This is your supplements that you take flushing down the toilet. So all this money you've spent, maybe 10 to 15, at most 20% of it has absorbed into your body. And you're doing a good thing. You're investing money and nutrition into your body. But if you're flushing 80 to 90% of it down the toilet, it's frustrating. And you think, well, what can I do that's better? And so with the Vasayo line of products, you are absorbing between 80 and 90% of what you're consuming. So the absorption rate is the difference, the absorption rate of all of the products. And they range from, there's about 13 products right now, and they range from weight loss with a drink to shakes to a sleep formula and a brain formula that helps focus, and people with ADD and ADHD. And it has an anti-inflammation product that I use that's been known to be successful with people with migraines or long what I call overuse injuries. That same thing you've been doing all of your life, whatever activity you do, let's just say tennis elbow, that's basically inflammation. And what it does is it helps pull out inflammation. And so there's products for that. There is a skincare line. And what I'm most excited about is the two newest products. One of them is also in the skincare line. It's a collagen. So as we get older, you lose so much collagen and you start to age in your skin. Your skin doesn't look as young. And it's not so much in the African American community, because I think all the women age much more slowly than any of the Caucasian women I know. But even still, you need collagen for your hair and skin and nails and your joints. So that's a newest product. And then another that is specifically for joint and mobility and agility, and it's called Eternal Active. So anyone who is active in any way, like you were talking about exercising, going into the winter months, this is a fantastic product for that. So that's just a quick overview of some of the products. They have wonderful supplements. They do have just your vitamin, omega fats, minerals, and probiotic packs, and that's like the everyday supplement that people take, Core Complete. But it ranges. And the Vtox, well, I'll talk about two more and then we'll kind of move on. But the Vtox and the Vmune are something I would recommend for anyone and everyone. The Vtox detoxifies our 5 major organs, but it is one of the only, Vasayo is saying it is the only product that detoxifies the lungs on the market today. And then the Vmune is an immunity boosting supplement to support your immune system. And it includes all these things we're looking for in the winter: elderberry, colloidal silver, zinc, amongst a lot of other things. So
vitamin D too, right?
Oh yeah, the vitamin D, we're at 100% on the Core Complete, and it's in the Vmune. And I take the Vmune and Vtox every night. I take the Core Complete every morning. And it's helped me, to stay healthy. There are times when you're still going to catch something or, still not be 100%, but it really supports your body in fighting that off and building your immunity to not, possibly get as sick as you may have gotten had you not been supplementing. Because quite frankly, the food we eat isn't nearly as nutritious as it used to be. The
Right.
soil is just torn apart with pesticides. And even if it's organic, you're believing the label's correct and that soil really is organic and hasn't been tainted from something else, because how much can you separate the soil, unless it's strictly an organic farm. But not to get into all that, but you know what I'm saying. The food is just not as clean, even as clean as you eat. And our bodies are wonderfully made. So, even if you don't eat organic, our bodies are made to, be strong and take our food that we eat and digest it and use what it needs for our health and expel the rest. So, they are made for that. We are fearfully and wonderfully made, and that is a good thing. But we just want to support our bodies the best way we can.
Now, age range, Grace, what age range can one start utilizing the products? What age?
4 and up. They are safe for children, 4 and up. And I know people who give them to their kids, the basic vitamins, but they do. A lot of people give the kids the Neuro. It's the brain formula, and it helps focus, and it helps children stay focused at school. And so a lot of moms and dads give their kids the Neuro. My daughter isn't swallowing pills yet, so I have broken it up into juice and given it to her. But I'm not quite as consistent with her as I probably should be, honestly, because I want it for myself, really. But I know that a lot of people have had success with that. So 4 and up. And, there is a business opportunity that people may or may not want to take advantage of. It's really all about sharing. If you like a product, you're going to talk about it, and tell your friends.
And I also have a special guest get ready to come to join us, Grace.
Okay. Hey, Dr. Hollifield.
Hey. Hey, I'm sorry about the delay. I was having some technical difficulties. I apologize. How are you? I see Athena. How are you?
I'm great. How are you?
Good.
So,
Good
Doc,
to
we're
see everybody.
talking about this product that Vasayo that Grace is now utilizing and using. It's good for the body. It's some not stimulants, but it's good for when you're working out, good for when you're exercising. And we're talking about that. So feel free to have any if you have any questions regarding some of the products. She was talking about the products even good for children. They're for their minds and things like that as well. It's good for ages 4 and up. Good for when you're working out. It's good for your muscles, and it's also good when you're taking it and you're receiving all the nutrients in it instead of flushing them out like when people take other supplements and things like that. Okay, Grace, go ahead.
Oh, no, you're good. So yeah, no, it's good. It's great to see you, Dr. Hollifield. But yeah, I mean, Trey Lou was so generous to invite me on her show because I called her to see if she just wanted to hear about the products because she's so focused on her health. Since I've known her ever, it's been a little over a year that I met you and we started Dr. Hollifield started the team. And every time I see her, she looks better and better and leaner and leaner. And so I know she's really focusing on getting healthy and strong.
Oh, yeah.
And so I thought of her, of course, because I thought, well, let me see, if she's interested. And she said, well, let's just, take advantage of the audience and share it with as many people as, who want to hear about it. Okay. So that's how this transpired. And I was telling her, there's a business opportunity with it. It is a network direct marketing company, but some people want to do that and make extra money and some people don't. And there's no demands of that. You could just be a consumer and use the product and have great results, or you could try to, share it with some people and supplement your income. So there's, runs the gamut. There are people making, 20, I think the comp plan maxes out at $28,000 a week, wow, which is a lot of money. And those people are, building and networking. And then others, may make a paycheck every week and, anywhere from $100 to a few $100s a week, but that of course adds up and, pays for your product and whatever else you might need. So, yeah, I mean, that's how we got on here. And she was also talking about winter coming up. And, I actually heard a doctor follow. He's out in Idaho. I wish I had looked him up first because I can't remember his name. But I heard him say he doesn't really believe in cold and flu season. He believes in lack of vitamin D season and lack of the, magnesium and zinc and other minerals and supplements because when we're in the winter, you just don't get out in the sun. So in the summer, if you get out in the sun 20 to 30 minutes, you really are getting that natural vitamin D your body needs and can synthesize. But in the winter, it's not the same. And he believes everybody should be supplementing with vitamin D starting in, September or the fall, going before fall starts, end of summer. So that was kind of neat to hear, because his mentality is if you supplement and get your body prepared, your immunity strong, we shouldn't even have a cold and flu season. So that was interesting. I thought this goes right along with it. But
yeah, we lost talk. We'll get it back in here. So, Athena, let's talk about these shakes. I love doing the protein shakes in the morning. There's so many attributes and so many things I get out of doing protein shakes in the morning. It's, you wake up in the morning, the sun in my room is beaming through my window, and I'm like, oh, I need something cold, versus water. I drink about 70 to 80 or maybe 100 ounces of water a day. I do my shake. I do some exercise in the morning. I do some push-ups. I do some weights, and I eat a very healthy meal. But I am so interested in Vasayo and all what it has to bring, because I know with drinking water, you can get that elasticity back into your face too. Now that we have Doc on, I know you have to go, Athena. You have something to do. Doc, let's talk about this September 18th, and let's talk about women in EP while we have Grace here for this quick moment.
yeah, I'm good.
All right. Well, I can talk on that. Women in EP. So to all of our listeners and viewers out there, Tracy Lewis, your host, is a member of the all-female executive protection team, Anna Begisha, as well as Grace that you see on the screen as well, code name Athena. Anna Begisha is the first all-female executive protection team here in the United States. And they are really something to behold. The website, can you guys still hear me? Looks like I cut off on.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah. Okay. Visit the website unless a screen. Code name Chameleon, by the way, Chameleon. www.phalanx, PHALANXTA.com. Go to our website and click on EP Women, so that you can learn a little bit more about Anna Begisha and also how to become part of this team. Also, how to become part of the team, if you so desire. There it is at the bottom of your screen. Please feel free to go to our website. We also have a close quarter combat seminar coming up September 18th. Just a second. September 18th, 2021. Just a second. I'm sorry. Tracy, take over just for a second. Okay, I have to send a text. I'm sorry, September 18th, 2021. Go to our website and click on Close Quarter Combat to get all of the details. Anna Begisha, the all-female protection team. Come and meet these phenomenal women. Please do so on September 18th at the Doubletree Hotel by Hilton in Atlanta. Again, get all of the details on our website by clicking on Close Quarter Combat.
And let's talk about, Doc, how important it is for women to be in EP. Now, it's good for security, but EP is a totally different level than most people can't even think of. We women can go places where a lot of men can't. We don't have to wear, outfits or uniforms. We can go in, just gear to fit the surroundings that we're in.
Roger that. Women are in high demand in the field of executive protection, and this is because this particular field is male dominated. Now, what is executive protection? You might say it is the civilian counterpart to the U.S. Secret Service. So we are at a much higher level than what you might call your average bodyguard, but we are executive protection specialists. We are executive protection specialists. And the unique thing about women is that women in this field can pretty much blend into most all environments. The other thing is that they can go into environments that their male counterparts cannot. All right. A lot of female executives or rich and famous tend to feel more comfortable with female agents by their side. Okay. Females bring very special gifts to this profession, like the gift of discernment, the gift of premonition, the ability to sense danger that is around the client. Now, this is something that they are born with. This is something that is innate to them. So, males, we train to do this. Females, you naturally have this ability, which really makes you blend and fit well with executive protection. So, executive protection, the field of EP is wide open for you. And if those of you ladies out there that are interested in executive protection, again, visit our website, reach out to me, reach out to Miss Lewis, Chameleon, and we'll get you going.
And also, Grace, I want you to talk about the training, if you will, just really quick, Grace. Let's talk about the executive protection training and how serious it is and how viable it is, you know, not just for being an executive protection specialist, but being a mother, being a caretaker, or just being someone that's the head of the household.
Yes, thank you. Absolutely. So I've been training Krav Maga since 2000, well, the end of 07. So we can just call it 2008 for that first full year. And throughout that time, I've learned quite a bit. But I've recently started training with some people who are very much focused on training under high stress situations regularly. So instead of just doing a drill maybe at the end of class where it's high stress for a couple minutes, almost the entire class or a lot of it is high stress drills, and you're actually making contact with other people. And you might be in a situation you're trying to role play where you're getting smacked in the face. I mean, they're not trying to take your head off in class, but you are actually getting maybe smacked in the face, pushed around a little bit, because you'll need to know how to defend that if it's you, yourself, your child, a loved one, or your client that you are trying to protect. If God forbid someone get close enough to you and put their hands on you, or they go to put their hands on somebody else, what do you do? And so the training that I have been focused on the past couple of months has really shown me that unless you're training in high stress situations, you may be shocked or surprised at the first time something like that happens out in the real world. So the more that you can train real world situations with some pressure in the classroom where it's safe to make a mistake, it's safe to do something wrong, or because you're learning. Because what happens is everything looks great when you know what's coming, right? I mean, I can slip punches and weave and bob and weave and slip punches all day if I'm drilling with a partner and I know they're coming at me. If I don't know what's coming, it's a whole nother ball game. And so when you're out in the field and you're hired to protect someone, you need to know what's my reaction going to be if this happens. And you need to be able to train that in a high stress situation. So I've found that that's benefited me quite a bit. And quite frankly, it's made me want to train more, because then I've learned, gosh, yes, I might know some stuff, but I don't know. You're never going to know everything that you need to know, right? Because it's a dynamic field. You don't know all the factors. You can plan and plan and plan, and that's what you do. But you always have to be ready for the unplanned. And so what it's taught me is just continue training, because you're going to come across scenarios that you weren't expecting. And how do you get out of those situations? What do you do to cause damage to your attacker? So if we even take executive protection out of it, just for yourself, walking to the car, you know, in the parking lot, in the grocery store, wherever. I mean, there are crazy things happening right now. And people are, you know, doing the unthinkable because of just the way the world is. And you have to know how to get out of that situation or how to defend yourself if you are in the thick of it. And training under high stress is helpful. You know, you don't want to get hit in the face or punched in the face for the very first time on the street, never having been in that situation in the training room.
And the thing about that,
fun.
Yeah, and that too. We've had a chance to train with Grace, you ladies and gentlemen, and I'll tell you, she is a woman of professionalism with Krav Maga. Truly showed us some techniques and things that we needed to do, and things that we needed to try to do even on our own. We trained with her in the studio that she has, as well as she gave us some training mechanisms and techniques that we could do at home once we left her her atmosphere. So she's definitely a number one on her craft. She knows what she's doing. She knows what she's talking about. And ladies and gentlemen, if you're looking to get fit first and then go, because if you're not fit and you go, it's going to be very traumatizing for you. However, you know, she does that, and you do it for young women too when they're going to college. You know, it's always.
I do.
Yeah, go ahead.
No, yeah. I mean, you know, if there are teenage girls, my heart is for them, and women, you know, to learn how to defend themselves. So much happens. You have so much going on when you leave the nest, so to speak, and go out into college, which is sort of the real world, sort of not, but you're still on your own, and you have all sorts of freedoms you never had, right? And so you're making decisions on your own, and they're not always going to be wise decisions. And so you could put yourself in a situation that's dangerous. A friend can put you in a situation that's dangerous because of peer pressure. You're just going along with it. Or it's just, you don't know what's coming. So
Right.
I do love to work with, you know, young adults, I guess I would say, you know, that older teen, 16, 18, 20-year-old going to college, finishing high school, going to college, kind of getting them prepared mentally that, hey, look, you've got to take care of yourself.
Absolutely. You know, Grace, I think what a lot of women don't understand is, you know, as you're home, you're around your surroundings, and you know your surroundings. You know, when you pull up, there's a bush here, there's a mailbox here, and there's all these things there. But as they go to college, they're not aware of a lot of things that are at the college because they haven't been there. These are new things for them. So as we want to always leave positive information out there for women and whomever else may need that, as a Krav Maga specialist and a part of the EP team, and Doc, you can always chime in. What can we leave with a mom and also a young lady who is watching this broadcast now as to what she can do to protect herself at this time while she's at college?
Just verbally, what I would say is be willing to fight for your life. Use whatever means necessary. There are no rules. Use whatever's around you. If you have no weapons or anything around you, you can just use your hands, your feet, bite. There are no rules in defending yourself. And so be willing to take some pain so that you can fight through. You have to be willing to do whatever it takes to go home safe. You have to be willing to not stop until you are the one that gets away to safety. And don't be afraid to, you know, ask for help. And just if someone's trying to hurt you, there's definitely something. What was that?
Fight like your life depends on it.
That's exactly. Yeah, that's exactly a good way to summarize it, because it does. It could, and you have to be willing to not give up.
And you know what, Grace is on. Go ahead, Doc. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Oh, go ahead.
No, I was going to let them know. I know Grace has to go. Grace, let me know when you have to leave, because I don't want to hold you. I can talk on here forever. We're going to be talking about September 18th, but let me know when you have to go, and we'll make sure that you're tagged in on this broadcast. So, you know, if you want to leave some information, let me know, and then let us know when you have to go. We definitely want to respect your time. Go ahead, Doc.
Thank you.
No, I just wanted to piggyback off of Grace, and I don't know. Do the viewers know her background in martial arts?
I think so.
Yes.
Does, okay, good. So she is a world-class Krav Maga. So she's a bad mamma jamma, if you will. So I just want to piggyback off of what she said, coming from a different perspective of environmental and situational awareness. Ladies, when you step outside, you should have something like a search radar. Imagine a search radar constantly surveying, constantly scanning your environment around you. Be aware of your environment, be aware of your surroundings, be aware of your situation. 360 degrees, everything that's going on around you, be very conscious of that. Everywhere you go, that is going to help you. And again, with that premonition that you have of danger, okay, that's going to help you before a physical attack even happens. You will be able to sense danger that is close to you, and this is very important. So, in this day and age, with cell phones and everybody kind of being into it, and your mind is just tunnel vision on this, that, and the other, you really need to be aware of what's going on around you to keep you and your family safe and your kids.
Amazing, absolutely. Now, before our Grace goes, I want to let you guys know, Grace, she, of course, you know, she's a Krav Maga guru, and she's also she earned a black belt. She's a second degree black belt instructor in certifications in 2015 and 2018. She also has years of experience in the fitness industry, teaching kickboxing boot camp, and functions and has fitness classes as well.
Thank you so much. I appreciate you, just all your support and having me on your show and being able to share a little bit about what I'm doing. And I'm looking forward to seeing you guys in September.
September, yes. All right, Doc. Grace just fed us all right into September. Talk about all the great things that are happening in September, and also you can register still now to be a part of the
Absolutely. Absolutely. This is a big event. This is an annual seminar that I usually host every year. But this year is special. This year is very special. It is called the Take No Prisoners Close Quarter Combat Seminar and Gathering of the Grand Masters. What does that mean? That means I'm bringing in Grand Masters from around the country. That means these Grand Masters that are coming in, you're going to be in an environment of over 200 years of experience. Most of these Grand Masters have at least 40 to 50 years of martial arts under their belt. These are the real, authentic, true Grand Masters. Okay? So you're going to be in an environment that's very, very unique, okay, to say the least. Some of the top martial artists in the country, top defensive tactics instructors, Krav Maga instructors, and the way we're going to rotate it is that the entire class will have at least an hour with each of these Grand Masters as we continue to go through the training. So you're going to leave with a wealth of information. Okay. We also have, again, Anna Bagisha, the all-female executive protection team that will be coming in, making a guest appearance. Again, come and meet Trey Lou, come and meet Grace, code names Chameleon, and Athena, goddess of war. Very appropriate names for them. And meet me, of course. I'm hosting the event. I will be there. And this, you can, again, go to the website, click on Close Quarter Combat, kind of scroll down to see the different grandmasters and the special guests that will be in attendance. The cost for this event is only $50. You can register online on the website, either pay by PayPal or Cash App, whichever you prefer. But I suggest you do this quickly, because when I get to a certain number, I'm going to have to put a cap on it, because we'll just have too many people in there. Okay, and there's a lot of people that's registering for this. This is going to be
absolutely. And for those who don't know Dr. Holyfield, let me know a little bit about you too. Dr. Leonard Holyfield is a certified protection specialist. He has DMS, CGSP. I know you guys don't know all these acronyms of some of you do. He is also the CEO of the International Academy of Executive Protective Agents and Phalanx Training Academy. He's the president and founder. And also he is a 7-time World Martial Arts Hall of Fame instructor of the year. He knows what he's doing. He is real. He's the real McCoy. And you know, he's also an author for you guys who don't know. And he also has a little figure that's out there too that you guys don't know, named Jax. We just awesome. Oh, here he is. He's back. And there's a little figurine out there named Jax. He's strictly professional at what he does. I want you guys to come feel free to come meet us and also to meet him. I mean, I know a lot of people go on the internet to try to get these type of arts, but I mean, you have these people, 200 years of experience, will never beat will never beat what they're going to give you. I mean, you can look at YouTube videos all day long, but these are going to be people that are going to be right in front of you, teaching you how to do these things correct with their hands. They have these years of experience. You're not getting these people that are just on the internet teaching you how to do it. It's hard to see because you're not mirrored from your computer. So this is the time to register now. There's going to be a cap, and we don't want you to miss this, and we don't know when it's going to be done again, but this is the opportunity now today. And it's only $50. You could spend $50 at McDonald's or wherever, or I don't want to just say McDonald's, but any store or any fast food restaurant, getting foods that you shouldn't really eat. But you can also, look at Athena and get the vitamins and things, minerals that you need from her, and eat healthy and keep your body restored and fresh.
Absolutely. And again, Athena will be there. Athena is the code name, is Grace. Grace is code personally about her health products and things like that. So this is going to be a once in a lifetime type of an event. You really have to come to see to believe what we're going to be doing there, and the information, the vast amount of information that you will be able to get from coming to this seminar. And those that are interested in executive protection.
Ladies, this is the ladies' call. Come on, ladies. I know I have a lot of people calling me regarding purchasing guns and doing all that thing. I mean, you can purchase a gun, but however, to purchase a gun is just to purchase a gun, but to have the techniques and the skills to not only just have a gun, but to utilize the skills in executive protection, and also not to just protect you and your family, but to protect others and make money to do it.
Well, don't we have a couple ladies on our team now, some newer agents who have a gun range?
Yeah, we do.
And they specialize. So I imagine you'll be able to meet them at the event on the 18th. So that'll be good too.
It's going to be, it's going to be amazing, Grace. Grace, she's such a tender-hearted person, but she is so lethal. She's so tender-hearted. She's funny, and I want to give kudos out to your Ace Boone Coon, who's not with you today. We're used to seeing you two not together, right, Doc?
Right. We were supposed to get together this week, and we've both had to reschedule a couple times. So I haven't seen her in a while. So I miss her too.
Wow, Doc, we were talking about her Ace Boone Coon. I said it's not that we usually don't see them not together, right? Doc keeps freezing up.
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely. When you see one, you're
Oh.
His thing is not participating with him today.
No, it's not.
Thank you so much. I look forward to I'm taking in some of the Vasayo products. I don't want to do Vasayo. I don't know what that is. Vasayo look forward to having them be a part of my day.
Yes, thank you so much.
Can you hear me?
Thank you, Doc.
Yep.
Thank you, Troy Lou. Great to talk to y'all and see you. And I'll talk to you guys on the phone this weekend too.
Okay, sounds great. We'll see you on Saturday. We'll talk.
Okay, bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
There you go. Okay, Doc. I know she had to go.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah, we were having some technical difficulties kind of going in and out. But yeah, you're right. Grace and Ace They are like two peas in a pod. They're like joined at the hip. When you see one, you expect to see the other. But Ace, her best friend, also part of Anna Bagisha, she will be there as well. And the whole team will be there. So absolutely register and come to this event.
It's going to be a great opportunity for them to meet Anna Bagisha, and also we're going to sign some autographs. And if you have children that are looking for women that are in security, that are doing positive things out there in the world of EP, it's truly a great opportunity to do so.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
And to be in the comfort of all these protection specialists that are out there doing great things.
Moment in time, be in the safest place in Atlanta that you can be.
Actually, it really is.
World class bodyguards, world class body. No doubt. No doubt.
So it's the place to be. The time is ready. You can register now for the Close Quarter Combat. Scrolling down
now. We are still
the
website. We are taking registrations now. Again, go to the website that is scrolling at the bottom of the screen. Click on Close Quarter Combat so that you can register. Okay, you will be put on what we call the green list. So when you come to the registration desk, your name will be on the green list. That means go. You are good to go. Okay, and the event will run from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Okay, so again, this is pretty much a very full day of training and learning.
Doc, I have a question. If someone has or wants to get more information regarding hiring executive protection, is this a place that they can come as well? If there are, someone out there that is
doing what?
If they're looking to hire executive protection specialists, is that going to be possible for them to get information at the event as well?
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. We're a main hub for executive protection training and services. So if you're looking for training to become a licensed, certified executive protection agent here in the state of Georgia, come to us for that. If you're looking for executive protection services or protection, you can also come through us because we can help you take care of that as well. We have very highly trained executive protection agents, some of the best in the country worldwide. Okay, and again, if you go to our website and click on featured photos, I say that again, featured photos, you'll see some of the clients, some of the A-listers that we have worked with in the past and that we currently work with. That'll give you an idea of the caliber of people that we work with.
And we're serious about what we do. And this is not the show. Absolutely. We are serious about what we do. I am serious about what I do, and as well as radio, as well as EP. For those who now that it's okay with me, but I'm serious about what I do, and also as being on the executive team for Phalanx Training Academy, I am serious about the business of Phalanx Training Academy as well.
Roger that. And let me add, since we're talking about Phalanx Training Academy, we are a full service security training academy. We teach and certify you in areas such as security guard, if you want to become a security guard, licensed armed or unarmed security guard, we can take care of that. Private detective investigator under the state, we get you trained, we get you certified, we help you get licensed in the state for that. All of your firearms training, basic, intermediate, advanced classes, annual requalification for those that need to requalify every year. We take care of that. Again, these are state certified courses. All right. Self-defense courses, first aid courses, emergency first aid, handcuffing, baton training, close quarter combat, self-defense, pretty much everything that falls under the umbrella of security, we take care of that. We have a long and rich history of providing some of the highest quality training out there. And again, go to our website and click on testimonials so that you can hear what students have to say. Students that have come through the academy and graduated, and all of the testimonials. There's so many, I had to put 2 pages of testimonials up there, and that's still not enough. But see what the students have to say about the academy and about the training that they've received.
Absolutely. Well, Doc, I know your day is going to be full as well as my day is going to be full. Let's talk about let's talk about martial arts as well as your background in martial arts and how martial arts have benefited the clients that you've worked with, as well as the training that you've done for some of the students.
Absolutely. Well, my martial arts training goes all the way back to 1967. 5 decades in martial arts, over 50 years. I've trained in Japan. I've trained in Korea. I've trained in China. My primary system is called Sikaran, which gets its roots from the traditional Philippine martial art of Sikaran, which was traditionally a foot fighting art. But when it filtered here to the United States in the 60s, I learned a modified version of it called Sikaran, Cikaron, which was the traditional Sikaran, all foot fighting, with some karate and jujitsu blended into it to give it a more Western appeal. Over the years, I've modified it to integrate about 11 different systems into it, the best of other systems, to include judo, jujitsu, aikido, hapkido, combat karate, shotokan karate, ninjutsu, hadangdo, advanced knife fighting, boxing, and grappling, all into one. And I made it a more practical system for street fighting, for real world application. Okay? From 1987 to 1997, I served as the Chief Combatives Instructor for the United States Army. I'm a U.S. Army combat veteran and served in the Gulf War. So that being said, what I teach has to be real. It is not Hollywood. It is not fun and games, if you will. What I teach and works. What I teach you again is
Looks like you're freezing again, Doc.
very pro.
Well, while Doc, it looks like he's freezing just a little bit. We're going to, I know some of you guys may have seen, some of, I think you're back, Doc. Are you back? It was freezing just a little bit. Are you back? Well, it looks like Doc is freezing. I'm going to add to the screen while we get him back. It looks like he's froze. Well, ladies and gentlemen, there you have it. You have at the bottom of your screen, www.phalanxta.com. You go to the Close Quarter Combat tab, and you'll be able to be more engaged as to what's going to be happening on September 18th. I'll be in the ATL on that day at the Close Quarter Combat. I will be participating in the Close Quarter Combat for those who want to join me in some martial arts, Krav Maga, and all those other martial arts that's going to be offered at this seminar. I want you guys to come on in, and let me see if I can add Doc back here. Okay, Doc, you're back. Doc, do you hear me? You're back.
I can hear you.
Okay,
I can
there
hear
you go.
you.
This is the day of the freeze, and the internet. I think what's going on too.
Technical difficulties. That happens. Murphy's Law.
Everybody's on the internet. The kids are at school, so
I can see you
the
now.
internet is playing with a lot of people. So we're just going to make it do what it do. I was telling them that we can. I was going to.
I know I was going on and on. I don't know. I'm not sure where I froze.
Well, we were talking about. You were talking about the martial arts, and that you take very seriously what you do in martial arts, and it's a real thing. And you froze up again.
That's a little bit about my background in the
Yeah.
martial arts.
Yeah, we're freezing up again, Doc. I had the video for I think it may have came through. It froze up again, Doc. Are you still there? Well, ladies and gentlemen, as you know, Bailey's Training Academy is an academy that you should want to be a part of, especially if you want to not only just be an executive protection specialist, you may want to get information regarding security, private investigations, as well as joining us on September 18th for the post-quarter combats to get some skills in post-quarter combats and self-defense. The time is now. It's a great opportunity to be in the room with these masters who've done the job and have over 200 years of experience. This is the time. Come on in. And if you are one that wants to get more information regarding Phalanx Training Academy, Anna Bagisha, as well as all the masters, this is the time to do so. It's not one-man show, it's a multi-man show, but it's going to be it's going to be a great opportunity packed with a lot of knowledge in EP. Doc, you back? It's freezing up again. So we're going to,
Can you hear me?
I know you I can hear you, but you're frozen.
Yeah, we got a lot of technical difficulties going on.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, while we're waiting for Doc to get his thing, I'm going to play this video. I know some of you guys have seen it, but if you haven't, I'm going to add it to the stream. Start. Well, ladies and gentlemen, there you have it. There you have it. Give me 1 second. I have to fix something really, really quick. Hey, Doc, I'm sorry about that. Give me 1 second. I'm going to fix what you just.
Yeah, yeah. Murphy's Law kicked in, and we had some what can go wrong will go wrong at the worst possible moment. So we had some technical difficulties. So.
All right, I got it. It was crazy. But I played the video, so we had. I see you chewing us. I see you chewing something. I said, "We go get popcorn."
Yeah, I got a little popcorn.
Yeah. That looks like shrimp, Doc. That's not popcorn.
No, it's a little one of these little cheese corn.
I was going to say, oh, you went up.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not sure. The video was very choppy.
That's because of the internet.
On my end. Yeah. So we've got some bad internet distortion.
Well, they seen it. I seen it on. I'm watching it on 2 different screens. So, but those are some of the women that you guys, ladies and gentlemen, will meet if you come to the September 18th event with Anna Bagisha. Those are some of the team. We've added some more since then. So, congratulations to all the other ladies that have been added still till this day, and we're adding more. And you too can be a part of this team. Bring your honesty, integrity, and all your abilities to want to be a part of a team.
Absolutely. Absolutely. We look forward to meeting you at this upcoming seminar. Remember, go to the website, scrolling at the bottom of your screen, click on Close Quarter Combat. If you want to register for the upcoming seminar, I would suggest you do that ASAP today because we are filling up fast. If you're interested in executive protection, click on the executive protection link. Women, if you're interested, there's a special page on the website for you, EP Women. Click on EP Women, okay? There's something on the website for everyone. So we look forward to meeting you.
And ladies, I have something to tell you too. Ladies, if you sign up today or this week, you can put my name, Trey Lou, in there, and I'll see you there. I'll give you a special hug. A special hug, what you call it, pandemic style. No, I'm kidding. But ladies, if you sign up, put Trey Lou or Agent Chameleon in the box and let them know that you heard about it through Positive Vibes.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Go to the registration form, click on registration form, which is at the top of the links. Fill out the form. It's just a basic information form. And in the comments section, put Trey Lou. Put Trey Lou or Tracy Lewis so that I know that she is responsible for referring you. This is very important, okay? And then sign up for the training.
And then we'll see you there. You'll get that pandemic proof hug from me. So, Doc, thank you so much, Doc, for coming on and talking about, talking about Phalanx Training Academy. Since now that our internets are both stable, let's talk about the seriousness of Phalanx Training Academy and how many people we have throughout the world, just in case someone wants executive protection, not just in the United States, but outside of the United States.
Roger that. Again, I mentioned earlier, this academy has a very rich history of high quality training and producing some of the best security officers and EP agents, executive protection agents worldwide. We currently have affiliates in over 70 countries worldwide. Worldwide. We recently had Norway that came on board. So we have affiliates, members, agents that have trained under this academy from all over the world. We take what we teach very seriously. This academy has grown through blood, sweat, and tears. Okay, so what you have now is what has evolved over the years of training. And we have grown into what we are today, which is one of the top training academies worldwide. Okay, so again, when you go to our website, there's a lot of information. There's a lot of photos. They say a picture says 1,000 words. Go to our photo galleries. Take a look at the students. Take a look at the training. Take a look at what we do. We are the real deal, as they say. And we look forward to coming full circle with you. We look forward to working with you. The first part of that is actually coming to the seminar next month on the 18th. We'll get a chance to meet the country that will be there. Okay. Four that I can name right offhand: Mark James, the bodyguard to Ludacris, if you've heard of Ludacris, the rap star. Hucky Austin or Harlan Austin, former bodyguard to Prince. You remember Prince? Was Prince's bodyguard. Elijah, other top Hollywood celebrities. Monica Rodriguez, top female executive protection agent in the United States. Just so many different people and top-notch individuals that will be there. So again, register today. Get in today. You don't want to miss this.
It's going to be a great opportunity, Doc, and I would hate for those to miss it. It's going to be just a wonderful experience to be in the room of. It's just going to be probably like you said, one of the most secure places to be in the ATL.
No doubt. No doubt. You will be in the safest place in Atlanta that day. There's no doubt. No doubt. Absolutely. No doubt about it.
Well, Doc, and also there's let's talk about the upcoming classes for EP. Let's not forget that.
The what now?
The upcoming classes for EP.
Roger that. We've got the next class is set for, let me look over here on my roster here, September 4th through the 7th, and we also have a class coming up in October. Those are the last two executive protection classes of this year. Okay, September and October. Go to the website, click on executive protection, which is near the top of the links, and you'll see the dates, the training dates. Okay, this course is taught in 2 phases. It's a 10-day course, 6 days of on-site training, where you will come back in November 13th through the 18th, where we're going to have 6 days of training, again, at the DoubleTree by Hilton Hotel. Beautiful hotel, same hotel that we're having the Close Quarter Combat Seminar next month on the 18th. We'll be right back there at that hotel. Okay, so 6 days of training there, and then you graduate, which is a big graduation. Friends and family may come So it's a pretty big event. So again, go to our website, check out the dates, mark your calendar, fill out the registration form, register for the class. And again, we will guide you along the way to getting your certification and your licensing to work executive protection. Okay. Executive protection agents make anywhere from, on the low end, I would say $30 to $75 an hour, just to kind of give you an idea. And it goes much higher than that, much higher than that. Okay. Easily agents are making, if it's by day protection detail and you're working a weekend, let's say a Saturday and Sunday, depending on the client that you're protecting and the threat assessment that's done on that client, you can easily make $2,000 a day, $4,000 a day. I mean, there's a lot of money that you can make. You can make a very successful and lucrative career out of executive protection, but it starts here. It starts with your training, and it helps to be trained under a reputable academy that has a long and rich history of training and producing some of the top agents in the United States. And that's where Phalanx Training Academy comes in.
So it's an awesome organization. And I kind of stumbled on it it's 4 years. It was 4 years about 2 months ago.
Mm-hmm.
So it'll be my fifth anniversary next year. But I'm looking forward to it. I'm not going anywhere. I am not going anywhere. I love what I do. I love the training. It's truly challenging to me, and every training is not the same. There's always new people coming in that have paved the way of executive protection and under Phalanx, coming in to talk about some of the things that they've learned outside of Phalanx Academy Phalanx Training Academy as they were doing EP outside of Phalanx Training Academy, because things change every day.
Right. And Phalanx is constantly evolving. So the trainings are constantly being upgraded and changed. So it's you're learning every time you come through a Phalanx training course, there's something new that has been added, which is why a lot of our students come back every year for refresher training. And as a graduate of this academy, every year when we hold our annual trainings, former graduates, alumni of this academy that have graduated prior are welcome or invited to come back free of charge for what we call refresher training, where you will go through the same training as the new students that you've already been through. Okay, but it is like a refresher course for you. If you've gotten a little rusty, you want to see what else we've added, you can come back. Unless we have specialized classes that are being taught by select instructors that offer special certificates, there will be a minimal charge for those specialty classes. But for the executive protection course in full, former graduates are always invited to come back and go through that training free of charge for refresher training. And we've been doing that here in Georgia for the last 12 years or so. That never changes. You become part of a family, part of an executive protection network. Okay? And we're always there, even if you graduated back in 2009. Our students from back then know that they can come back here for refresher training if they need a letter of recommendation, if they need any support. This is what we're here for.
Absolutely. And not only that, Doc, there's also a lot of perks that come with being under executive protection, where we're talking about having lawyer assistance and, insurance assistance and all those type of things as being an executive protection specialist that comes with being in executive protection.
Roger that. And we have resources. Here's one thing. What are the requirements to become an EP agent? Well, number one, you have to have a clean background record. You cannot have any type of felonies on your background, because a background search is conducted. Let me just keep it 100 with you, okay? As the younger folks will say. Background check is conducted. and by the state licensing board. They conduct a background check as well. So if you have anything on your on a criminal record, on your background record that may pull up flags, you have to be very, very careful about that. Misdemeanors and things like that are handled on a case-by-case basis. Felonies are not accepted whatsoever, and that can keep you from getting licensed. It can also keep you from actually coming through Phalanx Training Academy to be trained, because we do a background check as well. Okay, so that is probably one of the most important requirements, okay, is that you have a clean record, okay? And we do require a background check from you, from the local police department, which is a statewide background check. And that is required of you to bring us a copy of that, to get a copy at least 2 weeks before you come to training, and to bring that copy with you to your first day, okay?
And not only that, Doc, we also, for training, you provide the training clothing, like the training shirts and the shorts for training.
Roger that. Part of your registration, when you come in, you will be given an academy shirt with the logo, with the Phalanx logo on the shirt that is yours to keep, and also a pair of shorts with the logo on the shorts. This is for the physical training. Okay, because there is and let me add, this is an important part. There is a physical fitness evaluation that we conduct on the second day, the second morning of your training when you come to on-site training. So I suggest and highly recommend those that do plan to come through this training to get to the gym and work out on your push-ups, your sit-ups, your stamina, your running, because it is a very robust physical fitness evaluation that all students go through. Female student standards are the same as their male counterparts, push-ups, sit-ups. So I suggest to the females, work on your upper body strength, work on your regular push-ups, work on your pull-ups. Okay, get your upper body strength up to a good level. Okay, we don't do push-ups on our knees in this training. Everything is across the board. Okay, and that way all students respect each other on that same plane, because everyone has to do the same thing. This is very important. Okay, in solidifying that team cohesiveness. I think Tracy can tell you that from experience.
Yes, yes. Hey, my hands up. I did it. Let me tell you guys, when I did it was when I was in the time of my life where I was not as healthy as I am now. I had kind of fell off because I moved to a new state. However, I had to get myself in shape really quick. I did the push-ups. I did the running a mile. I did all of that. The boxing, the Krav Maga. I've done it. So if I can do it, ladies, you can do it. Don't be shy. Get yourself in check. Get your eating, your healthy eating together, and you can push through as well.
Roger that. Again, go to the website. You see scrolling at the bottom. Click on physical fitness. Again, we try to leave no stone unturned. Click on physical fitness, and that way you'll be able to see the standards and all of the exercises that you will be going through, how many you have to do, what the standards are, and past photos of students going through our physical fitness training. It's a lot of fun. It's very competitive. Something that we do when you come to the training, on-site training, is I separate all of the students into teams of 5. And the teams compete against each other during the duration of the 6-day training. So there's a lot of competition going on. There's a lot of who's going to be the best, who's going to be the top gun team at graduation, because I do give out very nice awards. I believe in recognizing performance and excellence. I've always believed in that. So when graduation day comes, if you're part of that very special group that have brought your A game, you showed up and showed out, if you will, and you've proven your abilities, then you will be recognized for that at graduation. So that being said, there's a lot of competition. So at the physical fitness evaluation, your team and teammates are competing against the other teams. and you guys are cheering each other on. Okay, this is just not a this isn't a boring, mundane PT. This is exciting.
It is.
This is everybody is cheering on because they want to be the best. There's a lot of fun involved, and you guys will find that you're able to push yourself beyond what you thought you could push yourself. And at the same time, you will see where you may be lacking. Okay, so now I need to build up on my upper body strength. I need to build up on my stamina because that run took a lot out of me. So these are the areas I need to improve, but these are my strong areas. So you're able to do a self-assessment as to where you're at with your own physical fitness to make you a better agent and a better person physically and mentally.
You know what, Doc, and let me tell you this for those who are listening to, there's not a better place that I would want to be at when it comes to Phalanx Training Academy. I've gained about 30 to 40 male role models, as well as about 20 female associates in Phalanx Training Academy just within these last 4 years. And it's growing. It grows every year. Every year I gain about 20, I say about 15 to 20 new brothers in EP. And not these are not just people just there in Atlanta. These are people that are all throughout the world. So you know what can happen. Now, if Trey Lou decides to go to California for a red carpet or something like that, then Trey Lou can connect with her sister friend, her sister EP out in California. If Tracy decides to go to
That's Colombiana.
Yeah, or Puerto Rico or Saudi Arabia or wherever, Tracy can connect with her sister EP out there in Saudi Arabia. Or if Tracy decides to go to Portugal, she can connect with her EP sister out there in Portugal, which is Monica Couto. And gets, and just to know that you're going to a place that is going to be safe, because you know why? Your sister in EP or your brother in EP is going to make it safe for you. It's just an amazing, it's an amazing way to just
absolutely
that are just safe havens, and they know. And the thing about EP is we know that if we were your executive protection specialist, we know exactly everything that you need, everything that you need to surround yourself with to have that safe environment for you as the client, if you want to be the client for the executive protection specialist. You wouldn't have to worry, nor would your family have to worry.
Right.
So if you want to be a part of a great team, a great organization, Phalanx Training Academy is for you. Sign up today, and don't forget September 18th is going to be the showdown. It's going to be a great place to be with executive protection specialists from all across the world that have done great things, that are still in executive protection. Some who have created their own businesses up under Phalanx Training Academy. There's how many businesses have been birthed out of Phalanx Training Academy? Can you count?
I can't count. And that's the great thing about the academy and those students that have graduated and went on to do big and great things, start their own security companies, their own private detective companies, to work for some of the top celebrities and movie stars in the movie, music, corporate industries. There's just too many to name. But one thing I like to do is when we have our executive protection training, like the one in November, our annual trainings, I like to invite former graduates to the training, not so much for refresher training, but to speak to you, to speak to the new students, to put them in front of the class so that the class can meet your classmate, your former graduates of the academy, and they can give you their testimony. They can give you their story. They can tell you, listen, I sat out in the same seat 4 years ago, 8 years ago, 10 years ago. I graduated this academy and look where I'm at now. I've worked for her. I've worked for him. I've worked for this star. I worked for that star. I've done so much because of the training that I received here. So when you can meet individuals that have been where you're going or where you're trying to get to, and you can listen to their stories, true to life stories, what better way, can I prove to you that this is real? students have come through. They've become very successful. They've started their own businesses, and it's a wonderful thing. And that's what my job as your chief instructor, my job and responsibility is to ensure that you're properly certified and help you get out there in the workforce, okay, so that you can do what you're destined to do.
And let me say this, Doc, and I have to give you props on this because I'm truly thankful. You know, I came in the training academy not even liking to be around guns at all, not even wanting to hold one. Went from shooting nothing, shooting zero to shooting almost expert, and that was because of Chief Dr. Holyfield's training.
Absolutely. You've come a long way. There used to be an old cigarette commercial that came on car. I think it said, you've come a long way, baby. Was that it? Virginia Slims or something? I don't know. But Trey Lou, let me tell you something, just something quick about her. She, from the day I met her, was it 4 years ago?
Yeah, it was 4 years ago. It was actually 4 years
was it
ago.
4? Mm-hmm. She actually came to the close quarter combat seminar. How ironic is that? She came to the close quarter combat seminar. That is where I met her. She drove all the way out from North Carolina. She came out here and she loved it. And she loved the executive protection piece. Shortly after that, she came through the training. She got certified. She got licensed. She has been getting into it. And ever since that day, since 4 years ago, she has been a dedicated executive protection agent, private detective, security minded, firearms. She is the whole, she is everything encompassed in the security ball, in the EP ball.
Thank you, Doc.
And
let me tell you,
I've seen her grow.
And I promised Doc, I said, you know, he said, you want to be a part?
She's done a great job.
I said, if I said I'm going to do it, I'm doing it. I don't care how hard it's going to be. And that's when he started talking about the physical training and all that. I said, no matter what, I'm doing this. And let me tell you how good it was to me, because it showed me, like he said, it showed me my strengths. It showed me my weaknesses. And let me tell you what was the fulfillment of it all for me. Is when I hadn't run a mile in probably 13 years or 10 years or whatever. But when I came around that curve almost to the end of the mile, and there was about 7 to 10 EP executive rooting me on to the end, that's where I knew I was in the right place.
Are you cutting out again?
Well, you know what, Doc?
Technical difficulty.
It's time well spent. We're getting ready to let you go off. I don't want to hold back from your your travels today. And I'm not going to say where you may go, but your travels today, your extracurriculars.
Walmart.
Yeah. I know they're looking for you. They're probably wondering why you haven't been in there.
They're probably wondering, where is he? Where is that guy?
Oh, and make sure he's all right. That's our little joke. Well, Doc, hold on. Agent Reese is on. He said hello, Doc.
Roger that. Hello, Agent Reese. Outstanding. Well,
I wish it was like tomorrow. I'm so hyped to be there in September. I want to come sooner. However, we know that there's football season time, and so got to make sure that Hassan does his football thing. But I will be there. I want to have a great time and look forward to staying around for all the other festivities.
Roger that. Excuse me. My dog is trying to. My new dog is trying to bother me here. Come here, Bailey. Come here.
all the
Oh no,
things
you
off
can't.
the
You can't
things
see
off
her.
her makeup.
Where is she? There she is. That's
Hey,
Bailey.
Bailey. She's looking like, all
There
right,
she
you.
is. Okay. To get you with those eyes.
She looked at you, Doc, like, all right, you've been on here long enough.
Well, listen. Thank you for having me.
You're welcome,
And
Doc.
again, I want to thank all of the viewers for chiming in, coming in. And again, go register for these for this seminar that's coming up, and we look forward to meeting you and working with you and training you.
Well, Doc, you have a fabulous Friday. Happy Friday. Thanks for being on Positive Vibes. Let's leave on a positive note, Doc. I don't think you heard me. I said let's leave on a positive note. All right, guys. Take care. Well, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. That was Positive Vibes for today. There was some positive vibes in there. Also, you can hit up Grace to get information and get more information in regarding Vasayo. You can get information in regarding the executive protection, the Phalanx Training Academy, also the close quarter combats, which I will be in ATL on September 18th. I am truly excited to be back in the ATL for that time to meet up with some executive protection specialists. I have yet to meet. I met them on Clubhouse, and also I've met some in person. But you know, it's going to be a fabulous time. It's going to be the safest place to be in the ATL on September 18th. If you're looking for executive protection for yourself, or you're looking for some of the services that we can provide, come on down. This is the time to get in with, to know exactly who you want to do the detail, or to do the detail for your client. You'll meet us in person. Thank you so much for tuning in. Have an amazing Friday. God bless you. Enjoy your weekend. Take care.